Hi, this is Maya, and I'm going to teach you guys how to draw Valentine in just really cool blocking letters. So let's get started. What we're going to do is just going to draw Valentine in just regular font, how we want the cool letters to look. And for this particular design, I'm doing it a little bit more, not so girly. That way you can draw it for your boyfriend, or if you are a boy, I don't know, that way you can do it for your guy friends, I suppose. So now what we're doing here is we're just going to thicken the letters, and I'm going to try to leave a little space between the letters. Obviously sometimes it's a little hard, but because I plan to do just some 3D letters too, so we don't really want them to connect. Obviously here the V and the A did, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. And what I'm doing, just basically on top of each letter, I'm just doing this weird block at the end, which it just makes it a little more masculine. Here for the E, I'm doing the same thing. And for the N, the only places I really put those blocks are at the start and the finish. You can put them in the middle and at the top, I suppose, but I just decided not to do that, but mostly because I don't have room at the top. And this T turned out to be a little difficult because it's underneath the N, which is not exactly what I intended to do, but it's gonna work out fine. It'll just look like somebody put a couple letters on top of each other. There's the I. And another N. And the remaining E. And there we go. That was pretty easy. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna come in with the Sharpie and trace over. Then to the A. Then just for timing purposes, we're just going to speed this up a little bit because you've already seen all this. We're just going over the letters, and if you need to make some minor adjustments while you're tracing, that's perfectly fine. Feel free to do so. I know on the E I added another little block at the edge. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come in and do the 3D letters. And that's just done by taking the corner of each and drawing down. It's honestly a lot simpler than it looks. Sorry that my hand's in the way here, but so you just take the corner and you draw on the diagonal or down depending on what angle you're going for. And in those spots where those letters connect, just pretend that they're scooted up right next to each other, so you don't have to worry about trying to do the shading, trying to make it fit. So, and this is kind of a difficult. This is a little interesting when I've got the T underneath the N, but it turned out to be okay. All we just do is I just crossed over that line. We're gonna color it a darker color anyway, so they're not gonna see that we've crossed those two. And there we go. Pretty cool, huh? And now what I think we're going to do is come on with our eraser, and that'll go pretty quick. There we go, all ready for coloring. What I'm going to do is, I'm using colored pencils this time around. Sometimes I use markers, sometimes I use colored pencils, but you can use really whatever you feel like doing, whether it be markers or pencils or pastels or anything really you can do. And what I'm doing is just the ombre effect, where it's darker at one side, usually the top, and lighter at the bottom. But really, you can do it. You can color whatever you'd like. And for the sides where it's 3D, I'm just coming in with a dark gray. And that green was rather yellowy, so I'm just going to come back in and mix some of that yellow into the top of the green. And when we get to the last couple of letters, we're just going to keep that ombre effect going until we finish the whole thing. There we go, Valentine. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you liked it, please subscribe to our channel or share this lesson with your friends, and let us know what else you want to see. Thanks a lot.